as you can! So we got us the new Belgium freaking Snapshot here. It's a wheat ale. Alright. So it's a 5% alcohol by volume. And it's not a whole lot of information here. It's pretty basic. So yeah, I've had a few of these beers before. There's the label. Yeah, so right on. See where they're at a Fort Collins CO. I guess that's Colorado or something. Says it's unfiltered. So I'll oh. All right. These beers are a pretty good deal, price wise. So yeah, it's bottle conditioned, so I got a little bit of the yeast in there with it, kind of clouded up a little bit. There's a color for us. Yeah, it's like pineapple juice or something. All right, let's check that out. Let's see if we can shade that a bit, get a nice view of the foam there. All right. Yeah, the head looks not bad on there. Let's say it's pretty okay. Smells good. Little stinky, but not too bad. A little bit of citrus peel right up front here. So pretty dry finish. You know, it's one of those wheat beers that isn't like super complex or anything. Kind of a stinky aroma like you get off some lagers, like some cheaper lagers or whatever. Not a real great smelling beer. Very thirst quenching. Very drinkable, of course. It's really good in that regard. It's very crisp. It's packing a lot of sharpness. It's pretty cold. Just got out of the fridge here, so been there for a couple days. Yeah, just a little bit of citrus up front. Getting a nice kind of a wheat flavor out of the middle. And the finish. Bitter, not a whole lot of hops at all that I can really pick out. Maybe a little bit of a planty type hop, you know. Kind of like, but nothing really that I could even pick out too many hop flavors or anything. A slight bit of earthiness to them, maybe. Yeah, and just kind of a dank finish. Maybe don't pour the yeast in this one. Maybe would be what I would recommend for the next one. I don't think it's helping it out any. And who knows? Let's see if there's a best before date on here. This could even be expired. Enjoy by, and it's in a different encrypted computer language. Oh, 1837. No, that's not it. Oh, February. Oh, here we are. February 2015. Well, it should be good. It's not expired. I don't know what their excuse is. Terminal plugged up. Damn. Yeah, just like a little bit of a. It looks like pineapple juice. Tastes a little bit like pineapple juice. A little bit of citrus, wheat, a little bit of earthy hop. Kind of a gross yeasty flavor going on. Like I'm really not a fan of the smell of the yeast or the flavor of the yeast in this beverage. Lacing a little bit. Drinking it out of a jam jar tonight. I figure that the conical top. This should be the new thing because really, as far as beer glassware is concerned, this one's really good because you can really warm up your beer to get it to the proper temperature, and you can hold it by the rim if it's too cold. And it's very constrictive at the top, so you really trap a lot of aromas in there. You can really get your face in there too. So I'm gonna start marketing these. I'm gonna sell them for about $25 a piece. So I'll leave my website in the bottom here, and you can just I can sell you a jam jar. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the aftertaste in this either. And the other new Belgians I did they're okay. Like they're drinkable and they are a good price and everything. But I wasn't really blown away by them either. So from what I remember, this definitely there's a few wheat beers like this that I've had. This kind of yellowy wheat beer. I'm more of a fan of the crystal wheat beer actually. If you want to go for American wheat beer style, I do enjoy crystal wheat beers, but with no crystallized malt in here, it's really not. And with that, it's pretty gross yeasty flavor. I just can't get past that. A little bit of lemony up front, and bitterness. It says something about a tart finish on the bottle. Yeah, it definitely has that. As for rate, well, I think I put this one at about a 7. Really, like it's a little bit low for me for craft beer. 7. Generally, almost anything with me scores a 7. 7's where I put like my top-notch domestic pale lagers, and it might not even be there. It might. Let's go 6 3/4. Let's just put it under that because there's domestic pale lagers I think I would enjoy more than this. So, yeah, we'll go 6 3/4 out of 11. So it's a pass. It's drinkable, but it's a little bit gross, and it's not really, do much for me. But I'm not. I bought it as a single, so I'm not too upset. I'm just glad I never bought 6 of these. Yeah, you might want to sidestep this one and go for a different craft beer, but unless you absolutely love wheat beer, and even then, I'm sure there's lots more out there that are a lot better than this for the same amount of money. Beerzerker, sad day, and I'm out. Yeah.